Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video we're looking at the NBA Prizepicks plays for Wednesday slate, November the 1st. We got a 13-game slate today. Took yesterday off, just having 3-game slate, so I didn't make a video for yesterday's. Hopefully you made some money if you did play on Prizepicks yesterday. Got 6 to pick from today. Somebody mentioned in the comments if they're trying to do 2 or 3 pick, they one of my top plays out of the 6. So I'm going to start putting my favorites in the beginning of the video, the first 2, 3. I'll start with my favorite and then work my way down if you wanted to make a 2, 3, 4, or even a 5 pick instead of running with all 6 and trying to figure out which ones I like the most. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Let's go ahead and get into it. As always, enjoy the videos. Appreciate the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out other links in the description. So I'm going to start off with a points, rebounds, and assist prop. This one we are going over to Brooklyn, and never thought he would be one of my favorite plays today, but taking Ben Simmons over 25.5 PRA because the Brooklyn Nets are very banged up today. There are missing already the same guys that missed the Charlotte game, which were Cam Johnson, Claxton, and now Spencer Dinwiddie's doubtful. He played about like 16 minutes against Charlotte, then he left with an injury, and then Dennis Smith is also doubtful. So they're missing their point guard. It's going to mean Simmons, after just missing out on triple-double all 3 games so far this year, I think he has a decent chance to get one today because he's the only point guard on the roster. They were playing Lonnie Walker at times at point guard, but Simmons played 35 minutes. He's going to see a similar amount as long as it doesn't turn into a blowout. So hopefully Simmons keeps the team in it a little bit with his defense and his rebounding, and maybe he can get some easy baskets. So I'm going to start with him, 25.5. PRA taking the more there. Second one that we are going to is I'm going with the Sacramento King. I'm taking Domantas Sabonis over 19.5 points. They're going to be missing their best player. De'Aaron Fox is out for at least this game, if not more, with an injury, I believe an ankle. So without him, Sabonis is going to have to take on more of an offensive role. We know his usage goes way up without Fox. Fox is a high-usage player. He does like to score a lot. He can facilitate for others, but I'll kind of classify him as a scoring point guard instead of a passing point guard. And Sabonis is now going to be, they're going to replace, most likely, Fox with Davion Mitchell, who's not much of a scorer. So they're going to have other guys have to step up on the roster to score, and it's going to be Sabonis. I mean, that's like 25, 30 points. Maybe Mitchell can chip in with 10, so at least 15 to 20 points that are up for grabs that Fox normally would have gotten. I think Sabonis, against the Warriors at least, should have some success there. They're pretty undersized except for Kayvon Looney. But whenever they do go to Draymond at the 5, I think Sabonis will definitely have some success there. The third prop I'm looking at is I'm going back to Azur Thompson, taking his PRA because it is super low again. It's not as low as it was last game, but 22.5 is still low considering how good he's been. They are potentially going to be missing their center, Jalen Duran. It might be why he only played 23 minutes last game and cost us on the rebounds. But he's dealing with an ankle injury, and there's a chance that he's going to, well, probably a good chance he misses at least today or tomorrow's game because they are on a back-to-back. So we'll see what happens with him. But if he's out, then Thompson's already been killing it on the glass. He's going to get even more rebounding opportunities. And his point total has gone up in each game from 4 to 6 to 9 to 15. He's shooting better, and I think still hasn't made a 3-point shot since the first game. That's going to come. But 22.5 against a pretty poor Portland team. Take him over. The fourth prop that I'm looking at is I am going over to Miami, taking Tyler Hero over 23.5 points. So he's been great this year. Lots of rumors with him. Trade deadline, in the offseason, trading for Damian Lillard. But he's kind of just come in and done his thing, shooting really well. They might be missing Jimmy Butler today. They're matching up against Brooklyn, who we know they play fast. They don't play great defense. They're missing a lot of players. And I think Hero's a good chance to continue his hot shooting from last game. 35 against Milwaukee. Not surprising they went off against them because that was a team that he might have been traded to. And he definitely outplayed Damian Lillard in that one. So he's playing with some confidence right now. It's a good matchup against the Brooklyn. He's probably going to be matched up against either Lonnie Walker or Cam Johnson. Um, I don't think they'll put Butler on him. Put Simmons on him. I think they'll have Simmons guard Bam because Simmons is playing the 5 now. The 5th pick I'm going with is going back to Brooklyn, going with Cam Thomas. He's 3 straight 30-plus point games from him to start off the year. It's definitely a tough spot against a Miami defense. He sometimes won't give you much peripheral stats, but the fact that he's just going to play so many minutes today, I'm hoping that he runs into some rebounds and assists. So I'm taking the over 31.5 PRA. I think the points are there too if you wanted to, but could see him even handle the ball a little bit because they are just very thin at the point guard position. So taking him over as the 5th pick. And then last but not least, my 6th pick. This one, we are going back over to Sacramento, and I think Malik Monk, I don't know, they haven't posted his props yet. I might have considered him instead, but I'm taking Kevin Huerter, taking him over, spelled his name wrong, taking him over 19.5 PRA. He's been struggling shooting so far this year, under 25% from the floor. That's going to have to get better. He's been a great shooter, so I'm not expecting that to continue. Matching up against the Warriors without Fox, they're going to need him and Monk and other guys to shoot better. He can rebound a little bit, give you some assists. So taking the 19.5, hoping that last game played 37 minutes in overtime, I believe it went to. But even without Fox today, he probably will see mid-30s anyways. And just need him to hit some threes, a couple threes, a couple twos, and just some peripheral stats. And he's probably going to get you 20. So I'll put him in as the 6th pick because he's just been poor this year. I don't know. He's going to turn it around at some point. Hopefully it's today, though. But those are the 6 props that I like today, starting with Simmons. We're 25.5 PRA. Then we got Sabonis at 19.5 points. Azur Thompson, 22.5 PRA. Tyler Hero over points. And Cam Thomas and Kevin Huerter over their PRAs. So best of luck. If you are using, let me know what the props that you like in the comments. And I will catch you all next time.